all the money we are using to manage politics in Kenya is more than enough to say to our day schools to make even day schools free in Kenya. And we have to get our priorities right. There is no way you'll come, you do baraza sponsored by government in the same budget, then you come to tell us that there is no money for capitation for our secondary schools. In Kenya, those who are in government look at us very clearly. And I'm looking at you directly. We are not going to allow any leader to play around with free basic education in Kenya. The second thing, we have had our brothers and sisters, trained teachers, qualified graduates, volunteering as interns in our secondary schools, both junior and senior in Kenya, most of them in junior secondary, with a stipend of 17,000 shillings. Their contract, the one they signed with government, was a 1-year contract for internship. Now we are almost in December, because now it's November. Schools are opening in January. And TSC is not showing any indication of even being aware that the contracts are coming due this year, the end of this year. The government must confirm to permanent and pensionable terms all the 20,000 interns in our JSS institutions. And if they say there is no budget for that, I have been there. There are many ways of doing it. The government has a leeway of spending up to 10% of the money outside of the budget. Under the article called 223, they can bring to parliament for ratification later. So TSC tafadhali, all the JSS interns must be confirmed into permanent and pensionable. If you don't have the budget, as members of parliament, we are giving you permission, sped, we will ratify later. But as of now, give indications on confirming them to permanent and pensionable terms in January next year. Na ya mwisho, katika hiyo mambo ya elimu, the reason why I am talking with a heavy heart, that we are so aware as leaders that there are by-elections in the country. We are so aware of any political activities that we are having. But we have had a strike of lecturers in Kenya for close to 2 months because of 7 billion shillings that the government of Kenya owes to the lecturers. That learners, our comrades, their education has been halted for over 40 days because of 7 billion. And you are talking about 7 billion in an era where 1 billion shillings is spent in an event just to manage politics. We need to come back to our basics. Let us come to our basics. Siasa itajisort kama tutafanyia wananchi kazi. Wachana na kumanage siasa kutumia billions of money hidden in many confidential votes. Remove that money from those confidential votes. Confirm JSS interns. Remove that money of managing politics from those confidential votes and pay capitation for our institutions. That is what managing politics is. It is not about bribing citizens. Ama nyinyi mnaonaje wa Kristo wenzangu?